Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquath that are listening, learn to be in the pillar of rest, the 144,000 the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yeshua. Back with the WW3 Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to you all. We're going to start right here. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3, the famous peace and safety. King James. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, right? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. This guy's going to talk about what? Ceasefire. What is that? Peace and safety. Is it going to happen? Hell no. Nothing but sudden destruction, and they shall not escape. See, when it says when, it's the lucky. It says while people. See, this is important. This is telling you when. While people are saying peace and safety, when people, well, when are they saying? They're saying it now. Okay. For when they might say, all right, is waiting. When they say this, guess what? Here it comes. This is really important. When they shall say it. While they are saying, okay, people will think they are safe and secure. Right? Oh, well, we're going to do here's how these things work. Okay, we're going to have a peace accord. Everybody meet in Doha, Qatar, right? Let's go to Doha and we'll talk it out, right? And the Hamas will be like, fuck Doha, I'm not going. Or they'll say, okay, in 1 week we'll meet at Doha, and then we'll talk it out. And what the Israelis will do is they'll wait until it's a day before, and then they'll do this ridiculous strike, and then they'll call off the fucking. That's the sudden destruction. You call for peace and safety, okay? People will think they are safe and secure. They're like this, okay, if we can make it to next week, we can work this thing out with peace talks, right? What happens? The day before the talks, they do a ridiculous, they drop a bomb on a school and kill 100 children. And they said, well, fuck Doha. Okay? That's what we see going on. Anyway, this is Wyon. 1 hour ago. This is how up to date, how recent this is. Israel-Hamas war. Hamas official dismisses Biden truth optimism. See that? This is peace and safety. Wave the white flag. What does waving the white flag mean? Right? It means hold on, ceasefire for a minute. Can we have a little temporary truce? Well, it says, look, fuck that. Hamas is saying, fuck a damn truce. All right, saying it in words that you can understand. Anyway, take it away.
The world powers are holding some pretty high-stake diplomacy talks to try and secure a ceasefire deal in the Gaza Strip.
Secure what? What is they trying what? Safe and secure. Did he say secure?
Ceasefire deal in the Gaza Strip. Diplomacy talks to try and secure a...
Trying to secure, I know. I'm getting on your nerves real quick, but guess what? Safe and what? You see the language? Peace. Secure. Security, peace. Safety. Okay? Sound. Safe and sound. Security. Peace. Okay? Well, that peace and quiet will be met with destruction. It's not, peace and safety is not it. We're not in the time of peace and safety. Let's get that real quick. Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. There's that word peace. Okay. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build, a time to love and a time to hate. Huh? A time for war and a time for peace. There's that word peace and safety. You tell me what time we're in. Are we in the time of peace? You think that they could call for peace right now? Now listen again.
The world powers are holding some pretty high-stake diplomacy talks to try and secure a ceasefire deal in the Gaza Strip. Amid the hope of a truce, however, the Israeli army has continued to bomb the Gaza Strip. So on the one hand, the Israelis are talking and negotiating for a ceasefire deal and a negotiation to secure the release of hostages. But at the same time, they've continued with their campaign of bombing the Gaza Strip. Now,
you can't be a hypocrite in this thing. How are you going to get peace or a ceasefire in the south, but in the north, we're waiting for an attack to come? That's totally hypocritical. When all of those forces are fighting together, who are the Houthis fighting for and with? The people of Gaza, the Palestinians. What is Hamas doing? I mean, what is Hezbollah doing? They're going to support Hamas. Hezbollah wants to attack. Why? Because of what is going on in Gaza. Okay? So you can't be a hypocrite. Oh, well, we got a ceasefire down here, but up here, motherfucker, we're planning an attack.
To a Palestinian news agency, in the latest Israeli strike, at least about 15 Palestinians have been killed in the Gaza town of Zayvan. The strike, in fact, took place after the Israelis issued yet another evacuation order, citing Hamas rocket fire from nearby. The Israeli military spokesperson has posted instructions on the social media platform X for people in parts of central Gaza to evacuate to a designated humanitarian zone, though the Israeli military is also saying that it is looking into the killing of the 15 people that took place during its operation.
See, what you got to understand is these people's minds, right? When you see these bodies and stuff, they're like, oh, yeah, ceasefire. They don't mean that shit. They mean it like the white man signing a treaty with the American Indians. Oh, yeah, let's sign this treaty. They don't mean that shit. And on both sides, you deal with the Israelis. They hate the Arabs so badly, right, that their minds are completely against any type of ceasefire. They're like this, kill them. All that's on their mind is kill them all. They might smile through their teeth and say, oh, yeah, stop for a minute. But what they really mean is they really mean from the river to the SEA. Okay? And it's crazy.
UNRWA has released a statement saying that the so-called humanitarian zone in the Gaza Strip has now shrunk to just 11% of Gaza's territory, which has led to complete chaos and fear among the displaced. The Palestinian media says that Israeli forces in the last 48 hours have committed at least 5 massacres against families, and some victims are still underneath the rubble.
And they can somehow say peace and safety and a ceasefire and a truce? No. What's going on is something.
Meanwhile, the United States has warned Iran would face cataclysmic consequences if it strikes Israel, since the latest round of Gaza siege.
Does this sound anything like peace and safety? Like this can be stopped? Well, it's taking Iran. Iran is scared and we can negotiate now. That's not what it is. Okay, let's find out what's going on. See this guy right here? See these guys? All right. Let me show you who's directing them. Is this Khomeini, the Ayatollah? Is that who that is? Let's see how shit rolls downhill. Okay. It's Proverbs 21. right? The king's heart. This is the king right here. King Ayatollah Khomeini. His heart is his mind, right? King's heart is a waterway in the hand of the Lord. He directs it. It's like it. He directs it. The Lord directs the king's mind where he pleases. Okay. Read the King James. The king's heart is his mind, is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. Come down here to the G and T. Okay. There's the king. There's the mind. And there's the control. Mind control. Who's this? Supreme mind control of the king. Not ultra. That's supreme mind control of the king. So what is this guy doing? What the Most High wants him to do. He gonna shoot them rockets. He gonna shoot them missiles. They're waiting. There ain't no peace and safety. Sudden destruction, right? Did we read sudden destruction? What's he gonna do? He gonna do sudden destruction. Okay? The whole region.
Talks in Doha ended without a breakthrough.
The talks in Doha ended without a breakthrough. Listen to this.
Israel, since the latest round of Gaza ceasefire talks in Doha ended without a breakthrough.
No peace and safety. Get it? This thing's moving forward.
Will again meet in next week in an attempt to try and end the war. A senior U.S. official has said that Iran would derail the momentum towards a Gaza truce deal.
Did you hear what he said? Okay, so this week's talks ended with nothing. Next week's talks, what are they going to end with? Sudden destruction. When is that attack coming? Between now and next week. There's your sudden destruction on the way.
Next week, in an attempt to try and end the war, a senior U.S. official has said that Iran would derail the momentum towards a Gaza truce deal if
Iran derailed the momentum. What's that? Well, the Most High sent him in with that MK Supreme. Right here. The Lord controls the mind of a king and Pharaoh. This is called hardening Pharaoh's what? His heart. What is his heart? It's his mind. Hardening Pharaoh's heart, right? This guy right here, where's he at? Where's the Ayatollah? Ayatollah U. He went to Ayatollah University. Ayatollah U many times before. This guy, okay? What is he doing? Exactly what the Most High making him do. Oh, I derailed. He's laughing. Well, I derailed the peace talk. Yeah, you did. And now the sudden destruction is coming. Right? Anyway, there's your update with that. What we're going to say. We hope that the elect were edified. You brothers and sisters, shalom.